do you get low float inputs for trade ups? Can I set buy orders for low floats? How do I set buy orders offers to get low floats? I'm gonna answer all of that in this video with this new secret method that I found. You get low float trade up inputs delivered into your inventory with barely any overpay and requiring essentially zero effort. And the best part is you get to set the exact float range you want to get skins in, so if you only want to get skins below a float of 0.09, this method can do it for you. So if your trade up inputs are looking something like this right now, and you want to make them look like this, then hit the like button and keep watching the video, because I found the new easiest way to get low float skins for trade ups. Oh, and obviously we're gonna be doing some trade ups as well. In 3, 2, 1, print stream! Now to start off, let's take a look at the trade up that I'm going to be applying this method to. It's going to use 3 factory new fillers. I use skins from the Gamma case, you can use pretty much any case though, and 7 minimal wear classifieds from the Fever case, and you need to keep the average float below 0.07. This gives you a 35% chance at the factory new print stream, and you break even on the M4 Mecha Industries. It's crazy profitable, but if you look at the floats, they're pretty hard. So the skins we need the most of is going to be the Fever case classifieds under a float of around 0.09. Normally I'd tell you to go use Steam buy orders, but the problem with that is that you're gonna get a lot of bad floats as well, and you're probably gonna lose quite a bit of money on it, seeing as these skins are quite expensive. So what we're gonna be doing instead is we're gonna be utilizing CS Float's custom buy order feature. So head to CS Float through the link in the description, navigate to the items that you want, so I'm gonna select the Fever collection, then classifieds, and then I'm going to limit the floats to be between 0.07 and 0.09. Now the listings are quite expensive and we're not going to buy any of them. Instead, we're just going to simply click on a listing. We're going to click the create button, then navigate to the advanced tab, and down below it'll list all the buy orders that are currently active, and now you just have to say your requirements. So for me, the item is going to be the UMPKO factory, and the float value is going to be higher than 0 but less than 0.09, and we're just going to set the stat track to false. We don't really want stat track skins. Then you're gonna set a maximum price per item. This will take a little bit of experimenting to figure out what the best price is. You should definitely set it lower than the cheapest listing for that float range, which was $15 in my case, but you're probably gonna want to set it just below it, so I'm gonna set it at $14.90. Now this may seem very expensive considering that the market price is $10, but as you'll see, not all the skins that we get are gonna cost us $14.90. This video is unfortunately not sponsored, and definitely not sponsored by CS Float. They're just genuinely an amazing website, and oh my god, I spent a lot of money on it. So if you could use my CS Float affiliate link in the description, that would be highly appreciated. Also, if you've been thinking about selling your skins, I can buy them for PayPal. So if you unbox some crazy knife or something and you just want to turn it into cash without the hassle of manually selling it or having to deal with scammers, just direct message me on Discord and I'll cash you out as soon as possible for PayPal. Quick note, do not message me on Twitter. The account that looks like me is an impersonator currently. As soon as I get my account back and we get the impersonator banned, I will make a public announcement. But for now, the Twitter account with the name Tech Savvy Scientist is not me. But back to getting low float trade up inputs. Once you've set up the buy orders, all you have to do is wait, and if you set them up correctly, they should not take long to come in whatsoever, as long as the skins are from a case that is being actively opened a lot, such as the Fever case right now. The nice thing about these buy orders is that once they get filled, the seller will just send you a trade offer and you can accept it, and for me, it only took like 10 or 15 minutes to get in the first 3 skins. But of course, the big question is, how much did I pay for them? Well, here you go. Here are the exact prices that I paid for the 7 inputs. They averaged to around $12.50. Yes, that is well over market price, but I barely had to do anything and they just got delivered into my inventory. I don't have to deal with getting high floats, and even after just straight up overpaying for the factory new fillers and adjusting for the differences between cash prices and Steam prices, this trade up is still very respectfully profitable. Let's do this trade up. I just got in all of the inputs that I needed. 35%, come on Gaben, we need to hit this, otherwise it's not profit. Op, print stream in factory new, over a 1 in 3 chance. In 3, 2, 1, print stream! Yes, let's fucking go. We got it, boys. Factory new fucking op print stream on the 35%. Massive profits. The reason these buy orders are so profitable is not just because you can filter by float, but they actually work differently than Steam buy orders. So let's do a little comparison between Steam buy orders and CS float buy orders. So with this example setup of buy orders, if a UMPKO factory gets listed on Steam for $10.55, it would get matched up with the $10.55 buy order because that's the buy order that's high enough to buy it and was placed the longest time ago. On the other hand, if we have the same exact buy order set up on CS Float and someone lists the same UMPKO factory for the same price, $10.50, it will not go to the $10.55 buy order. Instead, it'll go to the $14.90 buy order because on CS Float, skins go to the highest buy order that matches all the filters no matter when it was placed, even if it's brand new. And in both cases, the purchaser only pays the listing price, not their buy order price, so they only pay $10.50. So you should place your CS Float buy orders 1 cent above the highest buy order, and then all low float trade up inputs will be bought by you even if they're listed for market price. The one caveat is, of course, that since buy orders are public, someone can just dump a bunch on you at the price you set it, so obviously don't set a buy order so high that you wouldn't be comfortable paying that price because it will happen occasionally. And 2 of my buy orders for that first trade up were at the max price of $14.90, but it still averaged out to pretty low. We have arrived at the big boy trade up. We need to hit that 35% for the op print stream. This is a really expensive trade up, $120, but we could be making $325 of profit after Steam tax. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, this is your time. 35% for the op print stream. If you hit the like button, I'm gonna see the print stream, so hit the like button right now. Let's do this trade up. Op print stream in factory new. In 3, 2, 1, print stream! Fuck. Yeah, that's really bad. That is really bad. Couldn't even hit the 70%. I suppose it's better than the FAMAS, but it is no op print stream. But that's not where this buy order feature stops. It's even more powerful. So head over to your profile, navigate to the buy orders page and click create buy order, then navigate to the advanced tab, and here is the full advanced buy order setting feature of CS Flow. Here you can set up your buy orders in a very specific way using these Boolean logic blocks, and this allows you to set up the buy order in just one buy order for all 3 skins. So this is how you do it. So first, you add a rule set. This is going to be an OR rule set because we're going to want to buy either a UMPKO factory or an AK Searing Rage or a Glock Shinobu. Then we're going to add a rule set for each of the 3 skins, and these are going to be ANDs because we want the item to be a UMPKO factory, and we want the float value to be less than 0.09. So that's set up for the UMP. Then we're going to set it up for the AK. So the item is the AK Searing Rage, and the float value is going to be less than 0.09. Or the third one is going to be the Glock Shinobu, and the float value is going to be less than 0.09. Again, we're going to set the price to be $14.90, and the quantity is just how much you want in total, so let's say you do 10. Now, you have to click this, which says I am solely responsible for any errors in my buy order. This is because if you mess something up with your Boolean logic, it can buy the wrong skins, so be very careful with how you set it up. Make sure it is set up perfectly. Otherwise, you can lose a solid amount of money, but when you're confident that it's good, all you have to do is click place buy order, and you're done. It should confirm. Once you placed it, it should say successfully place your order. Now be careful, because if you don't account for something, you can lose a lot of money. So for example, if you're setting buy orders for P2000 chainmails from the Cobblestone collection for trade ups, then you have to include another rule that says souvenir equals false, because if you don't include it, then it'll just buy a bunch of souvenir P2000 chainmails that are completely useless, and you're gonna overpay a crap ton for them. So make sure that every single attribute is accounted for. Alright boys, let's give this trade up one final go. Come on, Gaben, bless me with a print stream. 35%. We gotta hit it. In 3, 2, 1, up! Print stream! Yes! Yes! I got it! Let's go! That is so much profit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it. I did it. And it is factory new. I didn't pick up the floats. It's not minimum wear. Hell yeah. We had some amazing trade ups today, so to celebrate that, I'll give away this factory new bad trip that I traded up to, and all you have to do to win it is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below something that you learned from this video. Hopefully I was able to teach you at least one thing, and make sure that your trade link is in your YouTube bio so that I can send you the skin if you win it. I'll roll the giveaway as soon as this video hits 1,000 likes in the first week.